What's this?
Yes, I have that on my TBR. Yes, yes, I had those both in my cart. It all depends. I think it all depends on what remains mean. Like, is it their remains?
I think it's like the family still remains with them.
Yeah, or is it their remains?
Okay.
Hey Bookworms! It's Mom, aka Sarah.
And Char.
And today we're going to be taking you guys thrifting. By the time you're seeing this, it is February, so we want to get our TBR video up for you guys. And we are thrifting today because I know for me, I particularly have a few books that I wanted to add to my February TBR because it's Black History Month as well. I wanted to go and see if I could find a bunch of those books in the thrift shop. We're heading to Value Village. This is actually a good one. It's not one that we go to, so this one's kind of out of our area, but we've been in here once before and it had a lot of good finds.
It did, yeah.
So I'm gonna try to stay clear of like just picking up randoms for the most part. It's so hard every time, but like random books that seem good. I'm gonna try to stick with looking for what I'm trying to look for. We'll see how it goes.
We'll see, because we all know that thrifting is a hobby all on its own, right?
Exactly.
Thrifting for books especially.
Yeah. So the books that I know I'm looking for, they're kind of classic, so they should kind of linger around in thrift shops. We have been thrifting a bunch of times. We've been to our favorite bookshop, the new favorite bookshop, quite a bit. We have purchased a number of books, and you, for instance, you actually got like a whole series. Pretty much.
Basically a whole series, guys.
Yeah.
Just thrifted, and it's so good.
And it's so good. We've been finding a lot of great things, so we're gonna take you guys along and we're gonna show you real quick what they have in there. Like always, I might just show and do a voiceover because we can't film in there. They play music all the time, I think, especially in this one, so we'll see. But we're gonna take you guys along and I hope you guys enjoy our thrifting because we always do. Oh, so nice.
Wait, and look, those.
Yes. Yes. Oh, wait a second.
What's this?
Yes, I have that on my TBR. Yes, yes, I had those both in my cart. So as you guys see, we discovered a bunch of books that I have been wanting to get on my TBR. I'm just shocked at just how quickly we found those, but then we just continued kind of skimming through, and of course I found some more. Just keep watching because we end up doing some thrifting here, and then we proceed to go into the bookstore. We went to Indigo at some point to check out this other book that I already own, but they came out with a special copy. I don't know why they do that, but that happens in this vlog, so just be on the lookout at the end to see our actual haul of what we picked up in this video thrifting at this store. Because oh my goodness, when I tell you that we had some great finds, today was an exceptional day. Wouldn't you say so, Charlotte?
It was the jackpot. They had restocked, so it was like new books out there, not exactly ones for my TBR, but it was just nice to see a different variety of ones that they had put out there, and it was literally looking for treasure, honestly. Mom found some that she had already gotten. Like, it's always like that, guys, where you go looking for books thrifting and then you find ones that you just got.
Like those Colleen Hoovers.
Oh yeah. And this Mom already read this one, right? What did you think of this one?
You know what? I really enjoyed it. I did like it a lot. Then we found some just random ones that I've never even seen before, and like I said, initially I would go and just pick those up. But tell them that your mom was on her best behavior.
Mom had a lot of restraint this trip, okay? But like I said, don't forget to look out for what we actually got, because she has her own pile. So don't be thinking she got little amount, because she got a pile, okay? So we found this one, Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, and oh my goodness, guys, this book. Okay, I hate when people put their author's picture on the back. Like, don't do that, okay?
You mean you didn't want a whole picture, a gigantic picture?
It looks horrible. So for authors out there, I'm just giving you guys advice. Do not do that. I am
Where
sorry.
should they put their picture?
Just inside the book. Normal size picture. Okay.
The new Sarah.
Is that what we saw? Yeah.
Why do all the covers look the same?
Is that a...
Mom.
So we ended up going to Indigo, like I originally told you, because your girl wanted to check out the the special edition copy of Archer's Boys. I saw this in like a video and I was like, say what? So I had to go and check it out.
At first I was like, why are you getting a book that you already own?
Wow.
But looking at this, okay guys, even I have to admit it is beautiful, okay? It is absolutely beautiful.
I kind of felt like you're being a little bit of a hater, but you know, upon going there and checking out the book and checking out the annotations and all that stuff, I was like, you know what? You don't need this, girl. Just fight the urge. So I didn't end up getting it, guys. I looked at it, checked it out, and was on my merry way. And, you know, kind of got a glimpse of all the other books. And they were cute, but I didn't get anything. That's what I'm talking about. Holding back. And I saw a few books there that I just saw.
So
at the
we're
bookstore.
back. We are back with the end of today's video because we actually, when we got home, we did not get to film the haul. So we're going to do that for you today. And when I tell you we found quite a bit of stuff in this thrift store today.
A lot of stuff.
Right? This is a good one. We just discovered this one. It's a little bit out of the way, like I was telling you, but we're going to be showing you some of the things that we got. And then we also have a couple of things in this haul that we had thrifted before. We just didn't get to show it to you guys, so we'll incorporate it in here as well. It's been a minute, so I can't even tell you precisely which ones are all from there.
Yeah.
This time around, we'll show you the stack. First of all, we'll show you the stack, because this time around, we actually both found quite a bit. Usually it's like hit and miss. When I go in, I might find, I always have to be selective because I do find quite a bit of stuff. Yeah. And then there are other times when I'll go in and I won't find anything, but you'll find something.
I'll find, it's like, it's either the adult fiction or like the YA fiction, either time. But we have a lot. Honestly, these past few days have been really good with thrifting. Yeah. It's like someone was like, let's dump all our collections in the thrift store.
It's easy to get carried away in there, but we're still trying to be selective. I watch my TBR, things are constantly growing, and then we're kind of going in there off of that and looking. So whenever we go thrifting, that's kind of like what we're doing.
Exactly. I was so happy.
Guys, this is our stack. So one of the books that I ended up getting was The Spanish Love Deception. You guys, I came across this book at first inside of like Winners. I think it was like Winners Home Sense here in Canada. I saw it, and this was before I even knew about the hype, and I was reading about it and I'm like, oh, this looks interesting. But then I was like, you know what, let me leave it. It was $12.99 in there because inside there they sell books for a lot cheaper than at the local bookstore. I left it, but then we came home, we were watching all these book talks, and there was Spanish Love Deception all over everyone's TBR. I was like, oh, okay, let's give that a go. Long story short, I came across it inside Value Village for $5.99, and like, did the person even read this? Because why is it brand new? Not that I don't love it that way or anything.
Right? It looks so nice, honestly. Like, this is one of the best conditions I've ever seen a book in.
Yeah, it looks like, and oh, you found this one for me. Oh, you're the one that found this one for me. Yeah. So this was a really, really good find. Let me know if you guys have read it because I did hear mixed reviews about this one. At first I was like, I'm not gonna get it. I'm not gonna get it, but here I am. So it's gonna be part of my TBR and I hope I read it.
And will you like it? We will see.
Okay, so the next one that I grabbed is this one. It's called Everyone Here Is Lying by Shari Lapina. And I've heard really good stuff about this. This is like a psychological thriller, I believe. Yeah. And yeah, I heard that these ones are really, really good. What did it say?
I picked up and I found.
Yeah.
And then you came over and you're like, that's on my TBR.
That's on my TBR.
And I'm like, oh, I have no idea.
I had it in my cart on Amazon for like, I don't know, like $20. Ask me why it was $3.99, and once again, the condition is mint. I don't know what it is, but for me, when I go thrifting, I really, really love a good book that is in mint condition. I'm not one to really want to bend on that, even though I know that when you're going to buy it secondhand, it's been used, so it doesn't have to be, but I love it. So this one, what does it say? On the surface, William Wooler is a family man, but he's been having an affair that ended horribly this afternoon at a motel up the road when he turns to his house, devastated and angry to find his difficult 9-year-old daughter Avery unexpectedly home from school, William loses his temper. Hours later, Avery's family declares her missing. Suddenly, Stanhope doesn't feel so safe, and William isn't the only one on his street who's hiding a lie. As witnesses come forward with information that may or may not be true, his neighbors become increasingly unhinged. Who took Avery Wooler? Yeah, so it is interesting mystery. And what I gathered, I believe it was like a 4-star or a 3.9 or something like that. So I got that one. Same kind of thing, different story. This one is called Not a Happy Family. I've been seeing this one on a lot of people's TBR. Another great price, $3.99. Exceptional condition. What more can you ask for at the thrift shop, y'all? I had these 2 books in my cart for the longest time, and I was like just waiting for that month because I'm like, I don't want to go around and just buying. I'm like, stop myself, okay? And so I had them in the cart just thinking the time when I'm gonna go buy, I'll just make one big purchase. And yeah, I just saved myself a good probably $40 because books are expensive in Canada.
Too expensive.
Too expensive.
Way too expensive.
Okay, so another one that I got is The Silent Patient. Been hearing a ton about this one and had this one on my TBR as well. It's another thriller. Condition is exceptional. I'm very intrigued by this. The reviews were fantastic. Saw it, I've been seeing it all over and very, very excited to add it to my TBR. One thing about the thrift store is I'm not a big fan of their stickers. Like, can we figure out another method? Is there another way?
Right?
Because their stickers are just so hard to get off. Luckily, this one is like halfway, which, look, okay, look. Can you see that?
Will it come off?
Oh, okay, yes. That is a nice, clean, like, but some of them are like glue. Like it's like they adhered them with concrete. And they don't want it to come off ever.
One of my books still has like the sticky film in it, and it makes me so sad.
So you guys share your secrets down below. What do you do to remove them from your books? I know people, well, I don't know. I'm not going to say rubbing alcohol because that might destroy the actual book. Bree was taking off one yesterday and she took off one. It was off of a hardcover and it was actually like an anthology book, like a big thick book that I was going to donate. And it peeled off the actual back. It's the worst.
Exactly.
Anyways, the next one that I got is also by Lisa Jewell and it's called None of This Is True. Have been eyeing this one. Similar thing. I can't wait to dive into this because I'm just so excited for some fast-paced books. The romance and stuff, they're good, but some of them I find that as I'm getting into them, they're a little bit slow and it's just like, ugh,
Mom,
okay.
It's a slow burn.
Maybe. I know, because I'm just like, I don't know, I think I just want to kind of jump into, I just want it to go, and I'm like, okay, this is like my me time. I don't have a lot of it. Let's get going with it. And that's kind of how I feel. So I'm diving into a lot of these, thrillers. Yeah.
Mom's looking for like a whole other genre.
I'm not looking for another genre because I love the romance. Those are always going to be a part. But just like I said, with The Silent Wife that I read, I really liked that. It just kept me going, and anytime I put it down, I knew I could pick it up and it was gonna keep going. It just kind of dove in, and I like a book that just gets my attention, captivates me. So anyways, this next one that I picked up is called The Family Remains, and I do have book 1, so now I'm excited that I have book 2. The other one is called The Family Upstairs. Yeah. The Family Upstairs, and this is The Family Remains. So this does sound like it goes hand in hand with the other one. It's not like something about some other totally different family somewhere. At least I don't think so. And I am beyond excited for this one. Let me know if you guys have read that. No spoilers, please. But I'm very excited. What did you hear about this one?
Honestly, I didn't know that there was a second one. And honestly, I've never heard of this series before at all. I love the cover though.
Oh yeah.
From the title, sounds like they didn't kick that family up yet. The family upstairs. That's creepy, y'all. And then The Family Remains. They ain't kick him out yet.
It all depends. I think it all depends on what remains mean. Like, is it their remains?
I think it's like the family still remains with them.
Yeah, or is it their remains?
Okay.
This is like one of those types of books that it can throw you for
family. Oh my goodness.
Right? Very ominous.
No. I never thought about writing that.
Yes. Well, and then she was gone. And guys, if you ever read Gone Girl, like, I don't know, for some reason, I don't understand why this is giving me Gone Girl vibes, but I read Gone Girl by, what's her name? Oh, I can't remember her name now.
But what's her name?
Oh, jeez. I read Gone Girl, and I really enjoyed that one. That was another one that just kept me interested. Like, too bad I donated that one, but I should have kept it. But yeah, love that. And then last but not least, y'all, don't come for me. This one is so impromptu. I always say every time we go to the thrift store, I say, oh, I'm gonna stick to the script. I'm not gonna pick up anything that is not related to my TBR. I lied.
We tried.
Exactly.
That's all we can do. And if we fail, we'll try again. Next time.
Succeed. What does Aaliyah say? Dust yourself off and try again. Next time I'll try again. Okay, so this time I picked up this one. It's called Our Missing Hearts. This is by Celeste NG. Is she the writer of Little Fires Everywhere?
Yep.
Because I have that one. I still have yet to read it, but then I came across this one. It just looked interesting to me, though. I'm not a fan of this cover. I think I'm gonna kind of just... This cover here, though, baby, it is giving. It's giving.
Whoa, that's
growing
pretty.
up, this was my favorite color, the baby blue, and look at it. I loved a good baby blue, and this is giving all the way. This cover is gonna say sayonara after this video because
Just toss it to the wind.
I'm just not a fan. I'm just not a, like, I always hate those stickers that just take, why is it there? I get it, Reese's Book Club, but why is it there? And this one has a little glitter all over here. I'm not sure. If I can't remove the glitter, I'll probably just get rid of the cover and just stick with the other one. But long story short, this seemed really interesting. This one says 12-year-old Bird Gardner lives a quiet existence with her loving but broken father, a former linguist who now shelves books in a university library. Bird knows to not ask many questions, stand out too much, or stray too far. For a decade, their lives have been governed by laws written to preserve American culture in wake of years of economic instability and violence. To keep the peace and restore prosperity, the authorities are now allowed to relocate children of descendants, especially those of Asian origin, and libraries have been forced to remove books seen as unpatriotic, including the work of Bird's mother, Margaret, a Chinese-American poet who left the family when she was 9 years old. Bird has grown up disavowing his mother. Why was I thinking Bird was a girl the whole time?
Oh,
it did say
that
this?
happens to me all the time for some reason.
Oh, okay. I don't know where I got that. Okay, never mind. Anyways, it says Bird has grown up disavowing his mother and her poems. He doesn't know her work and what happened to her, and he knows he shouldn't wonder. But when he receives a mysterious letter containing only a cryptic drawing, he is pulled into a quest to find her. His journey will take him back to many folktales she poured into his head as a child, through the ranks of an underground network of librarians, into the lives of children who've been taken, and finally to New York City, where a new act of defiance may be the beginning of much needed change. Yeah, so
Sounds like a lot.
sounds like a lot. I'm not sure what intrigued me to pick this one up, because I'm not gonna lie, as I'm reading this, I'm like, This one feels like it might just be kind of tucked in the back of my TBR somewhere. I don't know if it will be the one that I will gravitate towards, but you know, you never know. That weird mood might strike.
Yeah.
And I might just pick this one up.
You never know.
Yeah, but I did get good reviews. I was basing it off of that as well.
Probably why you got it.
Yeah. That's it for me. You,
Oh.
next.
Nice. Let's do this, guys. Let's start off with The Hate You Give. So I read this book for English, for the English project, and it was so good. I loved it a lot. And it's in perfect condition. We got this at Valley Village, right? And honestly, it's in perfect condition.
It really is. Don't forget to tell them when we went to our local bookstore, what did we see there? And at the local bookstore, they do sell that condition.
Yeah.
Books that condition, it was at least $10.
It was, yeah, it was like $12.
It was like
to be honest,
$12.
because it's, I think it's still relatively new.
How much did you get it for here?
I got it for $6.
That's
$6.
good.
That's great.
Yeah.
That's great. And look at the it without the jacket. It's just completely
It's
white.
beautiful.
My goodness.
Which one are you gonna put on your bookshelf?
Oh, I'm gonna put it on with it though. I like it a lot.
Yeah.
It is so nice.
Very
I love
nice.
this book a lot, guys. You should go and read it. The next one was Divergent by Veronica Roth, and I got the second and the third book already. It's somewhere here on my shelf.
And that was done from a haul that we did too, at Thrifting haul.
You guys should go look at that Thrifting haul, okay? But obviously, I need the first book to start the series. I can't just start in book 2, y'all. And looks good condition, and excited. The next one is The Book Thief by Marcus Zusak. No, by Marcus Zusak. There we go. And this one has gotten really good reviews. Both of my sisters read it and they liked it a lot. I also read another book of his called I'm the Messenger, and I liked it a lot too. It was really good.
Looking at this, I thought that this was the one that you just read, because I swear you just read 2 books back to back. Weren't they both called Thieves or something?
I know, I read The Thief.
You read The Thief.
Totally different plot line, people.
I thought that was the same thing. I was like, she bought the same book.
Yeah, you know, just for the kicks.
Let me see the cover.
Really nice.
Oh, it's really nice.
It's in good condition too.
Yeah.
All these books are in really good condition. So there we go.
Nice.
The next one I got was An Ember in the Ashes. This hasn't been on my TBR for so long.
They did you wrong.
Why would they put this here? Just
they did
tell
you
me.
dirty with that.
They were just like, I'm gonna put this on here for the next person to This really upsets me though. Like, why? This does not come off.
You're gonna.
What am I gonna do?
You're gonna take your time and just remove it off a little at a time.
Wait. They have one here and then they have one.
They do.
Why?
They have.
That is so bad. I did see this hack though. Someone used a hairdryer to get it off. I think you get like somehow the glue to
soften up.
And stuff,
yeah, we're gonna try that for sure, because when you thrift books, a lot of our books do come with it on there, and we kind of have to get it off like ASAP.
And it better come off. So if you have recently seen the Percy Jackson series that came out on Disney Plus, you should go watch that right now if you have not seen it. We watched it and
it was really
so good. So what's funny is that I read book 1 to 2 and 3 of the Percy Jackson series. I was never that into it. Watching this series, I was like, let me get back into this.
It made me want to get into it, and I don't even read that genre typically. So I was really taken aback. I was like, okay, I want to read it. So the fact that you have it, which is good, because then I can read it at some point down the road. But I'm excited.
Exactly. So you know what? We had to go out thrifting because I've seen a couple of these books.
Literally the next day, this girl had us out on the street looking for this, and she found it. I'm shocked. I'm really shocked.
I found book 1, obviously.
In great condition.
Such good condition, honestly. Look at that, y'all. And I love this version of like the paperback.
Yeah.
So I found book 2 as well. In the same version.
And I like that they put the number on there. That's nice.
All series should have a number on there.
Yeah, it's so easy to see and easy to tell. You don't have to go just do specific research to find the order of the books that you're going to read.
Right. And guys, the spines match up. Who else loves this? Down in the comments, who else loves just when the spines match up? It is beautiful.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Then I found the 5th one. I know you're all gonna be like, you guys got paperback and then you got a hardcover. Well, I just want to read the series. I feel like that's good enough, okay? But frankly, if I do find any of the others that match that, I'm gonna get the others.
Exactly, yeah.
But I got the 5th one because I'm just gonna be collecting the series as I go along, and this is in great condition for a hardback and stuff too.
What does it look like without the cover?
Oh, I didn't even check. Oh, it's just black.
It's just black. Oh, very ominous. Yeah.
Got a white speck, but that's okay.
Very good.
Here we go.
Nice.
Beautiful. And then this is from another series, I think the Heroes of Olympus. This is The Lost Hero, and it's from a whole other series, but it connects back to Percy Jackson. And I was like, let me just get this too, because it's right there. I'm gonna want to read the series one day, so why not?
The colors were really nice.
Right?
Yeah.
I love them a lot. So that concludes everything
the
that I
dragon
got.
is so cool too.
Right? So these are all the Rick Riordan books that I got. I read a couple of his books
before.
I read the Magnus Chase series as well. That's really good. Like, y'all should go and read that one as well.
Nice. Okay. So this is like an example of the ones that they sell at that bookstore, and it was $12 bucks.
$12.
Yeah.
That's great.
And then the other ones that she got, they were like $5.99. If you do find it at the thrift store, you're in luck because you don't always find, you just don't know where you're gonna find things because it's thrifting. No matter even if you're going to the fancier bookstore, it's still thrifting. It's secondhand books and you don't know what you're gonna find. But I think we found a ton. I don't know what it is, but we've just been lucking out because when we first started, I felt like we found books, but they were not necessarily stuff that were on our TBR.
Exactly.
And after discussing it, I was like, I think I just want to try to stick with TBR stuff because it's easy to get carried away in the thrift store and just pick up randoms. But I want to get to make sure that I also read through my actual TBR list and also collect the books, that I want to read from there. But yeah, that is it for our haul, guys. Let us know what you guys think. I think we had a great experience shopping this time and we found a lot of stuff. And we definitely want to take you guys weekly thrifting with us. I'm not sure if it's going to be weekly or every 2 weeks, but we'll be doing it several times a month. And we definitely will take you along to share with you just the goodies that we find.
Yes, honestly, thrifting for books is just something so special now.
Yeah,
I love it. Absolutely. I might even like it better than going to bookstores because I like going to bookstores a lot. All the books are fresh, nice, and like they have it all laid out so nicely and everything. But when you go thrifting, it's like you're looking for treasure.
It's
like you're
it's a challenge. It's a challenge.
Exactly, and you have to go sift through all the books, and it's just an experience, and I love it.
Yeah, and it feels so good when you get to come out with books in amazing condition, paying only a fraction of the cost. We come out buying so many, and it's probably the cost of like 2 brand new books, which is insane when you think about it. So anyways, thank you so much for watching.
Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe for more content. And we'll see you in the next one.
Yeah. Bye, guys.
Bye.